Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Our partner ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill, Jake Peavy. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on. But he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
That one's in there, and that is strike two. And a ball evens the count. Next one misses, and the count's full. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Got it by him for the K.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That's a strike. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in San Diego, and on the hill, Herman Marquez. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Bottom of the first. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. The 1-2. Hit hard, base hit.
He was all over that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Bogarts at first, one gone. And now it's even up. Righty delivers, swings and misses, and there are 2 down.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fernando Tatis Jr., what a talent, what a hitter, Chris. A guy who's won a Silver Slugger in both 2020 and 2021. And in 21, he became the first Padre voted into the All-Star game since Tony Gwynn in 1990. Oh, nice stop on a slide. On the money, nice play. Nada for the Padres in the opening frame. We'll go to the second in San Diego. No score on the show. Back here at Petco Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Colorado's DH, Dante Bichette. The 1-1. Bounce to third. Machado. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, opening day is an exciting one for everyone on the field, but there's some nerves involved, and if you haven't had a chance to settle into the season quite yet, the quality of play can sometimes be just a little sloppy, and I'm sure making an error right out of the gates isn't the best feeling to start the year. He's got to turn the page quickly.
Runner at first with no outs here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 1 gone here.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Next pitch inside, and the count is 3-1. And here it comes. Now fly ball to right center. Cruz drifts towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 35, Elias Diaz.
And now it's Elias Diaz. The pitch. There's the swing and a miss.
1-2 the count.
ground ball left side and foul ball. Throw over to first, and he's back in safely. Bichette off of first with 2 away. Got him looking, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in for San Diego, Nelson Cruz. The wind and the pitch. Up the middle, and that chance handled. McMahon, jump throw. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting the second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. Left-hand hitter waits. He swings and fouls 1 off. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone. 2-2. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Just missed the inside corner, and it's a full count. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle. That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's Juan Soto. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field. And when you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug, average, on-base percentage as well.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting it. The third
Here's Machado.
Machado.
2-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Padres leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
The second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
And the pitch. Just missed.
That's the ball. 2-1.
And there's a strike. And he deals. That's inside. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it. Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Larry Walker digging in for the Rockies. Ball to strike. Way high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. And that's too high. Vinny Castilla in the on-deck circle. Top of the third, no score. Up the middle, Bogarts in plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. Rockies are down quietly, and we are still scoreless. As we go to the last of the third. So digging in now for San Diego, Austin Nola. Got him swinging.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Back to the top of the lineup, Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The pitch.
2-2.
Ripped into left center, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Double for his first hit of the year.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Stepping in for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. Struck out swinging his first time. Runner leads away at second. Down the right field line and a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Tatis waits. Tap back to the mound. Slings to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And that will end the inning. Padres with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Vinny Castilla. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. And here is Todd Helton. Struck out looking at his first at bat. The wind to kick the pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
The Rockies yet to pick up a hit here. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now the DH, Dante Bichette. Kicks and deals. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and the Rockies jump in front. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him. 2 outs, base is empty. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Flied out his first time. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Three-two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Goes down looking. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Bottom 4. So digging in now for San Diego, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
And the right-hander deals.
Ball. That's down.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Bryant right there to make the grab. 1 down.
Now the second baseman,
Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Juan Soto now.
number 22. Juan
Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Soto.
Yes, I do. I think it's a little Little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up and everybody was okay with it.
Here's a 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. Blackman going back on this one. Back some more. And he brings it into the warning track. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And our score remains 2-1. New inning getting started. Now here is Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
The pitch. And a foul ball.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. I'm exhausted from watching some of these at-bats. Lots of full counts and a ton of pitches with the starter still out there. They're taking up a lot of his energy.
Here's a 1-2. That's down and in.
Boog, I can't even keep track of how many full counts we've had in this one. I've messed up my scorebook because there have been so many, and you know my scorebook is a work of art.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Got a full count.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. Went down on strikes his first time through. Left-hand batter waits, gets a piece, and stays alive. Diaz gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him swinging. 1 out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. The 1-2. And there's a ball. And now it's filled up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
So digging in, Larry Walker. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Cronenworth pulls it down. That's out number 2.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next to hit for the Rockies, Vinny Castilla. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. At the belt and fires. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Cruz gliding to his right, and he makes the grab. And that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres 1. Bottom of the inning. Here's Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
In the air, left field, down the line. Bryant hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2. And the righty deals. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Bogaerts off of first with 2 away. And strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
Kicks and fires. And that one missing low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Tony Gwynn up next. And a pitch. And he walked him.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tony Gwynn.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 outs. High ground ball for a base knock. Runner around third. The throw home, but it's offline. We are tied at 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Bryant moves under it. He's got it. And the inning is over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Michael Wacha.
Michael Wacha.
And here's the first baseman, Todd Helton.
The first baseman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, You can forget about having any success against him.
And the 3-1. Here's a strike.
You got a full count.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Dante Bichette, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and Joe McDonald says he went around. One down, base is empty. That one missing inside. Action in the pen down there. Nabil Krismat getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Hill, a left-hander, also throwing. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next, the center fielder, Rockies.
Now it's Charlie Blackmon. Here's a 1-1. And now 1-2.
Out.
The 1-2. That one is upstairs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Oh, he throws it away. And this ball is going to wind up out of play.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and he might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Now, Chris Bryant. The next pitch misses. 2-1. On the ground to the left. Bogarts with the throw to first. Bryant out on the play. And that is that. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. We are tied 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dinelson Lamet.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Number 32, Dinelson Lamet.
Here's some real power at the plate. Nelson Cruz, the outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Matt Carpenter. A strikeout and a walk. And now 2-1. Carpenter swinging a drive, right field. Walker going back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
On the ground to first. Helton steps on the bag. That's the inning. Padres down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here in San Diego, here's the catcher, Elias Diaz.
Number 35, Elias Diaz.
Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting,
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. The wind of the pitch. And that's ball four.
All four. Take your base.
Up next for Colorado.
Runner on at first with one gone. Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate. Righty delivers. Swings through that one.
1-2.
Misses inside. And it's 2-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
So the batting order turns over. Larry Walker digging in for the Rockies. Here's a 1-1. Pulls that one foul. The 1-2.
Ball.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Right-handed reliever. That one inside. And now 3-2. Vinny Castilla into Colorado on deck circle. And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
The third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
Next pitch misses inside. Now 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Two now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Petco Park. Set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Swing and a miss. And now And a good eye there.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Blackman going after it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
The wind and the pitch. And a count 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Kicks and deals. That's off the mark. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's to third. Tosses to first. Bogarts retired. And that ends the inning. So they make short work of him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. We are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 8th. And now the first baseman, Todd Helton. The 1-1. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
And here it comes. And that one upstairs. Charlie Blackmon up next for the Rockies. Three-two. Slice to right, down the line, and it's foul. And a 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that hits the bag. No play. That's an infield single.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap. Just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Go ahead run on base. And now the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 3. Next pitch is outside.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a 2-1 on the way. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Base hit. Around second. On his way to third. Throw comes in quickly. Holds that go-ahead run at third. And there's still one away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Bichette on third. Blackman over at first with one away. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
So in now for Colorado, Elias Diaz. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. Elias Diaz sends it out. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
New pitcher now, Tim Hill. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Ryan McMahon. And now the lefty.
1-2.
Swings through it for the K. The high heat too much on that one. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 5-2. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, number 60.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Cronenworth.
The first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Daniel Bard getting ready to come on for Bud Black. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. And he deals. Good eye right there.
Full count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Oh, that's down.
Next offering misses. And now 3-1. And a foul ball. And the pitch. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now the designated hitter, Fernando.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. A wide to kick the pitch. On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Daniel Bard. A chance at his first save of the year. Runner at first with 2 away. And now Nelson Cruz. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 2-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Comes the 2-2. And now it's filled up. Matt Carpenter waiting for a turn at the plate. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Three-two. Fights it off. He'll see another. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch misses. Now 3-1. Two on, 2 outs. That one lifted to left. Bryant makes the grab, and that's the inning. A strong showing from the Colorado bullpen. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Padres 2. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. One now. And a swing and a miss. The punch out there. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So the lineup flips over. Larry Walker digging in for the Rockies. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. He goes down looking. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Next for Colorado, Vinny Castilla. 2-1 now. And fouled off. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Rockies 5 and the Padres. Last chance for the home team. Leading off, Juan Soto.
No left field. Juan Soto.
On the ground. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Here's Manny Machado now. Swing and a base hit. Soto coming home. He'll score easily, and it's now a 2-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Pierce Johnson gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now it's Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. And now 2 balls and a strike. The tying run at the plate. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. The pitch.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Xander Bogaerts. Tying run at the plate. And downstairs.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
At the belt and fires. In the air, right field. Walker has a beat on it. Makes the grab for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Next pitch inside, ball 2. Movement in the bullpen. Brent Suter preparing to come on if needed. Here's a 2-1. They say it went.
2-2.
Just 1 strike away. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw, and it gets away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Brent Suter.
All they need from him right here is one out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the one open base to work with if needed.
Substitution now at third. Entering as the pinch runner, Adam Engel. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. This one high in the air to left center. Touches down. That's a hit. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. All tied again, 5-5.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Digging in, Fernando Tatis Jr. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Pitch misses outside, and the count's even at 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Trying to send this to extra innings. And a swing and a miss. And the Padres waste a chance. But a magical comeback is complete here in the last half of the 9th as they fight back to even it up. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. We're all tied up 5-5. Now into the ball game on defense, Ha-Sung Kim. He's the new third baseman. Back here in San Diego, on to extra innings. And here's the first baseman, Todd Helton.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bullpen activity starting up now. Nabil Prismac appears to be getting loose. Pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-2. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Dante Bichette digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered here in this one. Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Here's Chuck Nasty.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock. You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Line drive, base hit. 1 run's in. The throw in. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 2.
The left-hander, number 23, Chris Bryant.
Nabil Prismac comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, no outs. Next to hit for the Rockies, Chris Bryant. Ball to strike, the pitch. And that's through there for a strike. Bichette, the lead runner, out at second. Blackman at first with no outs. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Ball to strike. Fought off foul. Still only one out here in the inning. That one laced to center and a base hit. Bichette rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
One down. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. The 1-1. That one missed. One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is down low. And that's ball 3. The pitch. There's a strike.
Full count.
And down on strikes. And there are 2 outs. So first and second with 2 outs. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. So now 1 and 2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Liner to second and picked on the hop. They take the force out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Rockies 8, Padres 5. On to the bottom of the 10th. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. Here comes Tatis around third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 8-6.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt Carpenter. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Cruz gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now the youngster Juan Soto.
Soto.
That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. Oh. Juan Soto goes deep. His first homer of the year. It's 8-8. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Justin Lawrence. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And now it's going to be Ha-Sung Kim taking his first at bat here in extra innings after coming in on defense. 2-1 now. Just missed. And a pitch. And there's ball 4.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there, a quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
1 down, runner at first. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Austin Nola. 1 down, winning run on at first. That one fouled off, 2-2. That's a little bit low. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Brad Hand up and throwing. Three and 2 now. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
2 on, 1 out. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. The pitch. Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Across is the winning run, and the Padres walk it off in extra innings.
These guys were hoping they wouldn't have to hit in the bottom half of this inning, but they did because the other team scored that run. But they battled back, got the runs they needed for an awesome walk-off win.
And the final here today, 9-8. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 9 runs on 13 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Petco Park, a sellout, 40,209. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive them safely.
She's so persuasive.